Hey, it's Roman with Deer Park Farmstead. I am going to milk this morning our LaMancha goat, and I'll just go through how we do it. So perhaps it'll help you guys out, because we certainly needed a little bit of training on this. So let's go through what we do here when we milk in the morning and evening. Okay, so what I brought out here is some soapy water washcloth. This is the bucket we're using for milking. And in here, we've got a nice child's lunchbox with a jar in it, and those are coolies in there that we cool overnight, so it keeps the milk cool from when we go from here to the kitchen. And then later I'll go ahead and also filter it and show you how we filter the milk after we're done. Scarlet is pretty much ready to go. We have a routine, and she knows that it's that time, and she like scares all the other goats away. So we'll go grab her in a bit. Look at the birds, the roosters. They climb all over these pigs. It's so funny. They just don't even care. It's pretty funny seeing the birds climb all over them. In here, we have some sweet feed. Give them a little bit of that. Give her a little bit of that. I also give the noisy guys behind me a little bit, so they don't get too jealous of Scarlet when she's feasting over here. There's also some alfalfa pellets in here. Right there. Toss a couple of those in there. Everybody develops their own style when it comes to the milking itself, but you like to initially, of course, make it as clean as possible. Then, after you're done with that, good to clear. Gotta clear them out. All right, that's pretty full. Don't want any infection. So we have our full jar in the cooler here. And we're going to bring that to the house and I'll show you how I filter it. So that's all done. Fed the pigs really quick. And we're going to go head back in. My son and I trade off on the morning chores. One of us does the chickens or milks, and I do today. I'm milking, he's doing the chickens. It's kind of a neat little trade-off. All right, we're back in the house. I'm gonna go ahead and filter this. He's back in the freezer for later on. We have these filters here that we use. And we also use this funnel with another little filter there in the jar. I put my finger in here like this and I just try to make a little bit of a indentation in there to make it fit in there a little snug. This is pretty full, so got to be a little careful when you're doing this. Sometimes if you kind of go a little over, I'll filter twice or even 3 times. Just so you know you've got all those particulates out. Still, I'm going to do it 3 times. And yes, can get messy. All right, I'll put this in the sink. I toss this, then I put this. All right, a nice fresh cap. And we toss it in the freezer. You want to get that milk to get pretty cold. That's what makes it taste better, and it's just a lot better to make it cold. Sometimes a lot of people complain of it not tasting really good. That's why you want to get it really cold in the very beginning, as fast as you can, right after you milk. Get that milk cold in the freezer. And I put it in there for 45 minutes. I'll set a timer, and then we'll get it out and put it in the fridge. So that's going now. So the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Just take that out of the freezer, put it in your fridge, and you're good for, you know, about a week. It's we've been kind of noticing maybe at the most, and if it kind of tends to get a little smelly, we will. If it gets too bad, we'll toss it. But if we can't make any cheese or anything like that, we will give it to the pigs. You know, it's all about the pigs and getting them anything that we can before anything goes bad. So, hope you like the content. If you have any questions, please put it down in notes. I'll talk to you on the next one. Be well.